For our next step, we're going to connect our flex sensor to our linear voltage conversion module. And you'll notice there's two prongs on the flex sensor, and we'll work on the two-pronged end of the linear voltage conversion module. So this particular flex sensor will need to use the alligator clips to female connectors. So we'll connect the alligator clips to the sensor. And when you do this, you want to make sure that these do not touch. If they touch each other or touch both of the metal connectors, then it will not work effectively. And so sometimes this is a little tricky to do, but just try your best to get these together so that they don't touch. The next part is to connect the female-to-female ends on the linear voltage conversion module. So it doesn't matter which color goes to which prong at all on these. And again, I like to slide these on, make sure they're on pretty secure. I like to keep this part up front so that I can check. And then if you want to check that they're secure, you can slightly pull on them. Okay, this version of the flex sensor, the prongs here are large enough so that they can fit the female-to-female cord wires. So we're going to go ahead and add these female-to-female jumper cord connectors on the prongs of our flex sensor. They are a little bendy, so just take care as you're putting them in there. You don't want to force it too much, but you also want to make sure that you have a good connection. So you might have to play a little bit as you're doing this, but we want to make sure and take care that we aren't bending those wires at the end. So the next part is to add the two ends to the linear conversion voltage module on the two prongs. And it does not matter which two prongs you connect these to. Our next step is to connect the linear voltage conversion module to the servo. So for this, you'll need 3 different female-to-female connection wires. So on the linear voltage conversion module, we're going to use the following pins: the AO, GND, and VCC. So notice we are not using the second pin, which is labeled DO. So again, you want to tug on those a little bit just to make sure that they are securely attached. So then we want to connect these to the 3 pins on the servo. And so the AO, which is our black one, is going to go to the S pin. GND, which is our ground, so that's our white wire here, is going to go to the G pin. And then finally, the VCC, or our voltage, our power source, will go to the V pin. So if we look, we are connected here. All right, the last step is to connect the servo to the shield. So we're going to use one of the RJ12 cables. We'll connect one end into the servo, and then the other end will connect into P0 on the shield.